Oh hi, welcome back to vlog. Newsflash, I've done a terrible job at recording anything with audio in it because I am still too embarrassed to talk in the middle of the street around strangers about what I'm doing in my life. But I think I'm getting over it. So today, on this day, because this was from so long ago, I went and had a very romanticize your life sort of day. I really enjoy hanging out at the libraries where I live in London. I've got this high street Kensington one, and this day I went and tried and spot, what's the word? I went and checked out the Chelsea one. I do think the High Street Ken one is better. It's just more old school, like a Jimmy, if that's your thing. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna look for inspo, just gonna see what books come up. And I found this really cool Bauhaus book, so I was just mainly look at the illustrations, and just the objects in the book was so interesting. One of the kitchens in there reminded me of one of the things they have exhibited at the East London V&A. Then I very impromptu decided to go to East London and go to the movies to see Wuthering Heights. I think this was one of the last few days my kid was going to nursery, a few more days, so I was like, gonna make the most of it. So yeah, left instantly, went to get a coffee, and then headed to East London. It's the most glorious day in Chelsea, but I'm actually not going to need to watch Wuthering Heights. What else would you do with your Tuesday other than to come see Wuthering Heights?
And National Race Press.
Can't keep me away from the charger shop. Walked past, I think it was Ralph Lauren, and I saw a really pretty dress, but that turned out to be about 3k, which obviously is out the budget. But I did find this navy slip dress, which I tried on. It was cute, I didn't hate it. However, I did find out it was nearly £400 polyester, so that was a big fat no, and the search continued. So after I went on to try some dresses, I headed to the library. This is Kensington Central Library, which I think is such a vibe. It's probably one of my favorites. And I wanted to do some collage. I find it really quietens my brain. And I think because at the time when I filmed this, I was kind of fresh-ish out of seeing Lee Miller's exhibition. I was sort of really inspired by that and by her. She was an incredible woman. She sort of hanged around with a lot of surrealists, and while surrealism was quite a forward-thinking period for art, for how the body could be represented, what could be art, yada yada yada, it was also a time where women were sort of just perceived as the muse. So she was sort of really pushing back against that and doing really amazing work. So when I came to do this collage, I was kind of playing with this idea of the body, and also you can see there's a guy in the top left corner. So this idea of him kind of aspirating at dreams, I suppose, and hands for feet and whatnot. And then also there's this woman just behind the window with the knife, which is probably my favorite part of it, and it's so funny to me. But yeah, that was hard work. So yeah, that's what kind of inspired this collage, and then I just headed home. Thanks for watching. Love you, bye. Comment, subscribe. I'll see you real soon.